2 nights ago, I actually just sat in my room and listened to this album that J. Cole dropped. I think it might be his final one. He said it intends to be his final one. It's called The Fall Off. And as I was listening to it, the song The Villist really hit me. And it's because in the song, he was telling the listener that your dreams can come true. And I know you're like, well, I guarantee there's like 1,000 other songs. But for some reason, being in that moment the other night, and I'm not watching any videos, I'm not doing anything, I'm really just sitting and listening to the music. And it's so weird because music is like, he's really with me, but he's not physically with me. I don't know how to describe it. Like, when you listen to music, you are with somebody, but you're not even in the same room. Like, that's trippy, and people don't even really think about that. Like, you are hearing a person's thoughts, feelings out loud, and they're not even next to you. Like, that's crazy. And that night when I was listening to it, like, it was just hitting me. Like, his whole album is just really truthful and kind of deep, right? It's his last album, and he does write a lot of good like songs about real shit that's going on. Like, in listening to it, it's very introspective and just hit me good. And it was like, it's about his younger self's motives and how he feels now. And he's like 40 now, and his younger self, he's probably talking about, I think, like 14, 15, 16, like younger him, maybe even a little bit older than that. But he's been going for a while, and I know it's like the elders, right? The older people, older people than you usually have more knowledge and more wisdom, right? That's usually how it goes. And I feel like being able to tell, someone like him is so unique because, he's in music and he is hip hop, and he's able to just articulate everything so well and really lets you understand what he's feeling and his truths. And he's helping me, the listener. He's motivating me. Like, I can do what I want. And, this past year, I know that I can do what I want. And for some reason, like, this week's synchronicity, if you want to call it, like, has been music. A lot of music. Listening to people like J. Cole, like, or Jack Harlow. And I know you're like, whoa, Jack Harlow. But listening to his latest one, Jackman, and I wasn't I listened to it, I think I listened to it when it first came out, but it didn't really hit me the same as it does now. And I think it's because I can tell that in this song and Jack Harlow, like, younger him had ambitions, and they just spoke it into existence. They did the work. They went through a lot of shit, and they made sure to keep on pursuing their dream, and they're making it. They're making it. They've made it to the top, and it just gives me motivation and hope that I can do the same. And being able to talk in this journal and these videos and in my journal, my physical journal, like, I'm doing this shit. You can too. Literally anyone can make their dreams come true. Turn that thing that you aren't able to grab yet, turn it physical. Turn it into reality. Make it tangible. And anyone can. All it takes are your words and your actions. Speak it. Speak what you want. Manifest that and put in the action. Put in the work. Like, just hearing these songs, and I think me being also a little bit older now, it's not just about, I think we hear that a lot, that, oh, you can follow your dreams, but as soon as you keep getting older, it's almost like life is trying to hit you. And, there's people that have failed and not pursued, and they might even try to persuade you into subconsciously not following your dreams, setting you up for something you don't want. And I don't want to fall into that trap. I want to pursue what I want, and I want to follow the passion and dream I want. And I know it's going to happen. And I know I'm going to become successful, and anyone watching can too. You're young, or you might be a little bit older, but for most of the young people, like, don't fall into a trap that other people are trying to set for you. Notice it and realize that you are stronger. You can be persistent and move past these barriers that these other people's failed to jump over. You got that shit. Manifest it. Talk about it. Speak it. Act on it. You are magic. You are magic. ask the universe for help. Like these songs that I listen to, and I think that's one of the main reasons why I just love hip hop or rap music so much. And it's not, I don't be listening to a whole bunch of gang stuff. Like when I listen to it, it does depend on my mood, but especially like later at like night, I want to hear some real, introspective things, or poems that people wrote and really took their time on, and understanding different ways that they, different rhymes and everything, and being able to flow through a song beautifully and create something that gives you goosebumps. Like while I was listening to the J. Cole album, I got goosebumps because it's just beautiful. Like he is putting so much of his real thoughts, and he's being able to express it through his words, and then on the paper, and then out of him. And it's just incredible. Humans literally create things from nothing. And I know it's like, well, no shit, but really, like when you create something, a song, someone creates a movie, a painting, that was just a thought in your brain, and you're able to express it. And I think majority of that is from the universe allowing, coming through you and working through you, and you just doing the work. Like, I don't know. I don't even know what this video is about. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your dreams. I think that's the main point today. Be who you want to be. Overcome the obstacles that other people couldn't jump over, because you can. You have all the power. You have all the power. You can do anything you want. So just start. Start it today. Keep on going, and don't fall into the trap that other people fell into. Follow your passion, man. Follow it. I'm 17 and I'm young. I know there's a lot of younger people out there too. Just follow your dreams. I guarantee you have at least one thing in your heart that you feel connected to. Just give it a shot. Give it a shot, and be open for the opportunities that come from it. It might not be that thing exactly, but just start. This video's been all over the place. Kind of sorry, but see you guys tomorrow on the next one. Just start it, bro. Peace.